Hello everyone, Trevor Tiger here, and welcome back to another action-packed reaction of Death Battle. This week, Donkey Kong vs. Knuckles. And personally, I'm not going to pick a side. I like both Knuckles and Donkey Kong. I won't really care who wins or loses unless it's by some really stupid reason. But, quick note here, to my subscribers, if you're wondering why there hasn't been like a whole lot of new content out lately, I've been working on something huge. Big. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's just really long. And if you like Team 4-Star and a certain gaming series they do, then you just might like what I got planned up. But, anyway, that's it for the update. Expect that tomorrow or like 2 days later. But enough chit-chat. Let's do this. Let us start the reaction. 3, 2, 1, action. Let's do it.
Guardians of treasure, champions of justice.
And proof that if you've got enough brute strength, you don't need to be smart to kick some serious ass.
Donkey
Or
Kong,
a 90s stereotype.
Largest banana horde.
And Knuckles the Echidna, guardian of the all-powerful Master Emerald.
We've already established that Mario and Sonic-related power-ups counter each other. For example, DK's Strong Kong could counter Hyper Knuckles, so for this fight, we'll be sticking to the bare essentials.
Isn't that a little
boomstick?
And
far-fetched?
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would
Hyper
win
Knuckles.
a
It's
death
Hyper Knuckles. It's like Super Saiyan 2 for Knuckles.
Now,
Whatever.
This is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The ones that shall keep it may prosper.
But the ones who touch Donkey Kong's banana horde must die. See, I know literature. Well, the parts about killing, anyway.
Long ago, an illegal pet gorilla famously did battle with his abusive owner atop a construction site.
The ape's name was Donkey Kong, and the conflict didn't go so well for him.
After escaping, he fled to a remote island with his son, also named Donkey Kong. His son would later bear a child destined to rule the island. This powerful ape was named, you guessed it, Donkey Kong.
Being a gorilla, Donkey Kong naturally loves bananas.
No. Real gorillas primarily eat plants, like stems and bamboo shoots, and sometimes termites to fight diarrhea.
Too much info, Wiz.
Name was meant to
this
translate to
gorilla loves
stupid
bananas
ape?
so much that he's
What the hell?
himself. And if someone tries to take away any of his delicious golden treasures, may God help them.
And yet his enemies have been
that's a story
mission.
mission.
Stockpile
The story
several
could have done-
times,
could have been
out
so
from
much
under his
better.
nose. That's what happens when you
Fucking
hog
great
every
maze.
banana on the island to yourself. Just basic supply and demand.
Donkey Kong weighs 800 pounds and stands about 8 feet tall. That's almost twice as big as a normal gorilla. He spends his afternoons as if he were a Florida native by finding ways to kill crocodiles, such as crushing them with his sheer weight,
Son of a
chucking
bitch.
barrels at them like his old
That's all
man,
too true.
or just straight up punching them to death.
The strength this ape wields is so tremendous, his very palms can shake the earth. And his trademark giant punch can send his victims flying beyond the horizon.
But just because he's strong doesn't mean he's slow. He can unleash a flurry of blows so fast he ignites the hydrogen in the air.
I never got to play that
creating
game.
Explosions!
This is similar to a meteor
Looks
catching
fun.
fire while falling through the atmosphere at 25,000 miles per hour.
I'm
What?
telling you is, it's only a matter of time before the apes take over.
While common gorillas have impressed the scientific community by using basic tools, Donkey Kong is a little beyond that.
Yeah, he's
I
got
will
a
not make the
shotgun.
banana phone joke.
Look, I know it
I will
looks
not
like he's just
sing the
carrying
banana
a
phone.
log, but
I will
no,
not.
Seriously, it's a boomstick that Funky Kong somehow made out of a tree that fires concussive homing coconuts.
It can fire in spurts, and if he shoots you, it's gonna
It's
hurt.
gonna hurt.
At least that's what the DK rap tells us. But what it doesn't
You
tell
learned
us
well,
is that the
Death
series
Battle.
of grunts you hear from the Kongs is actually them speaking their own language.
Really? I wonder what he's saying.
Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer!
What the hell?
Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer!
Mostly just that. Sometimes he sings too.
What?
Top of the white mountains, your glory rises high to the sky.
What? What the
Okay,
fuck?
I know I watched some of this show, but I do not remember there being any musical numbers, like at all.
Oh, there were 2 in every episode. 40 episodes in all. Your brain likely shut down while watching to protect your fragile consciousness.
Too late!
How are you with coconut cream pies?
Good one, Brain. I owe you a beer.
Donkey Kong has done some ridiculous
Understatement
things.
of the
With a
fucking
clap of his hands,
century.
he can create a shockwave strong enough to shatter meteors. Also, I exaggerate nothing when I say he ate an entire plantation of bananas in a single afternoon.
He's agile enough to
He could
dodge
give
arrows
King
on a
Hippo
narrow
a run
ledge
for his
and
money.
tough enough to survive point-blank explosions. Multiple times.
But most impressive,
that's
after
cartoon
surviving
logic.
an explosion that launched him into orbit,
That's like
he
Looney
used
Tunes
a
logic.
fully charged giant punch to send a moon careening into the planet.
He apparently expands his power by using both his bananas and
It's gonna
his
play a
body
major factor,
hair,
I just know
like
it.
a monkey Burt Reynolds. If he gets a haircut, though, he loses his power and looks really weird.
Wow.
What?
Wow. Well, perhaps DK's cranial deformity is linked to his greatest weakness.
What?
You see, Donkey Kong is kind of an idiot.
We're talking about an ape who
We don't
didn't
mind.
realize he was following his own treasure map until after he found the bananas it led to.
Or while suffering from amnesia, a pirate crocodile was able to convince him that he was a crocodile through song and dance. Donkey Kong joined in, singing about physical features he clearly does not possess.
He's also just as lazy as he is stupid. One time, he and Diddy were making a killing selling frozen coconuts and could have had all the bananas they ever wanted. But the simple task of just cracking coconuts open all day was too strenuous for the big ape. So he sold the business for a couple measly bananas.
Bananas
that?
are
Who was
the
that?
only
Who was that?
motivator that seemed to work on DK.
He's creepy.
But they're also the only one he needs to bring out the big guns.
If something separates him from his precious fruit stockpile, someone is going to die.
Nothing's stopping me this time.
Nada do it. You're gonna stop because that's what you do when you're faced with an irresistible force.
Mommy, I don't want to see that show anymore.
4,000 years ago.
Ah! Especially not Sonic
Due to
X.
their advanced technology and talent for warfare.
Now that's what I call a pet. I know what I'm picking up at the pet store on the way home.
Just a heads up, the males have 4 heads on their penises.
What?
Thank you, Game Grumps.
Awesome.
Desperate for the power to command the world, the Knuckles tribe staged a raid to obtain the legendary power.
The
of
clan was
Master
called
Emerald.
Knuckles?
What they
I read the
didn't know
comics,
was
but
that it was protected
I
by a
forgot
giant murderous
everyone was
water
named the
dragon
Knuckles
with tentacles
clan.
named Chaos. And it just killed the shit out of him.
Miraculously, a young Echidna girl survived and managed to seal Chaos inside the Master Emerald. The resulting energy output
the
ripped
source of
Echidna's home
infinite
into the
fan
sky
fictions.
to become Angel Island, perpetually floating so long as the Emerald remained in its shrine. Sonic lore, everybody.
Centuries later, one final descendant of the Knuckles clan remained, and his name was Knuckles. So not the most creative parenting in the world, but hey, Knuckles is the lone
There's
guardian
that
of the
music
Master
I love.
dedicating his entire life to protecting the family jewel. But he spends most of his days sleeping and doing nothing.
Ha!
Because
Love
really,
the subtitle,
who
doesn't
would fly all the way
chuckle.
up to a tiny floating island just to steal a rock.
Why, the nefarious Dr. Eggman, of course. As a ploy, Eggman convinced Knuckles that a certain blue hedgehog and a fox with 2 tails planned to steal the Master Emerald. Knuckles left to stop the thieves, and Eggman swiped the gem for himself.
Not the sharpest head on the dick, is he?
Without its energy source, Angel Island plummeted out of the sky. Until Sonic the Hedgehog literally beat the sense into Knuckles, and together they saved the day, forming a tense bromance.
Sounds like you've got an inferiority complex.
I have a what?
Oh, nothing. Never mind, Knuckles.
Since then, Nux has continued to try to guard the Emerald. However, most people who try to steal it do. But luckily for old Rad Red, he can track the Master Emerald using his treasure hunting skills.
And his special bond with the gem, which allows him to detect its presence and harness some of its power, which he can focus through the ancient martial art passed down through the Knuckles clan.
The ancient art? I'll punch the crap out of everything. No, really, that's the
That
answer
game
to
is
every
guilty
single
pleasure.
problem Knuckles has. Something in the way? Punch it. Need to climb a cliff? Punch it. Falling down a trap? Punch it. Punching not working for some reason? You've
That
already
is
known
literally
punches
one of
anymore.
the only episodes that I liked in the entire show.
You're taking this breaking and entering business way too literally.
Speaking of which, Knuckles can throw punches so extreme, they create explosions by igniting hydrogen in the air.
Sounds familiar?
Knuckles is fast, capable of running at least 100 miles per hour. He can also take to the sky and glide, reportedly by trapping air underneath his dreadlocks. Although there's no logical way those locks are aerodynamic enough to keep him airborne.
Hey, it's better than a tanuki flying with its nutsack. Then again, he could be twirling his dick.
On his fist,
No!
through dirt and rock. Add on his attachable shovel claws, and he can even tunnel through solid metal.
With arms that stringy, it makes you wonder where all this strength comes from.
Well, his connection with the Master Emerald is responsible for much of his more absurd attributes, like gliding and punching explosions.
Knux can shatter boulders, dodge machine guns, ride atop flying jets and missiles like skateboards. Oh, and he can breathe in space.
He's matched and even traps Sonic in battle, runs fast enough to cut holes in the ground, is strong enough to uproot massive trees.
Hell, he's strong enough to throw this.
With a single punch, he can trigger a volcanic eruption. Doing so requires displacing.
If only he could do that in the game.
At minimum,
But of course, it would probably break the game due to being an absolute pile of shit.
Below the Earth's surface. Knuckles had to have punched the ground with at least 3.9 megatons of force, over 3 times more powerful than the highest yield bomb in the known US nuclear stockpile.
That's cute. How about the time he punched the moon? One day, Eggman blew
punched
up
it
the
too?
moon and rebuilt it into a
Knuckles
robot
punched the
moon
moon
because,
like Donkey
well,
Kong? Okay.
He gets off on that shit.
Via remote control, Eggman actually changed the moon's orbit to create a never-ending eclipse.
But never fear, Knuckles just dove out into outer space and punched the remote control into dust, causing an explosion visible from Earth.
And returning the moon to its normal orbit.
But having these abilities isn't enough to let him win every time, especially when his biggest obstacle is his own brain.
Knuckles is illiterate, doesn't know left from right, and one time didn't realize until too late that he was eating a napkin.
Hey, give credit where it's due, Wiz. When he did figure it out, he stuck to his guns and finished every bite of that damn napkin. It's dinner and cleanup at the same time.
He hardly ever strategizes before combat, preferring to run in swinging.
Hey, whatever works.
It doesn't. Well, not all the time. And despite being mortal enemies, Dr. Eggman has duped Knuckles into allying with him on multiple occasions. It's happened so often by now, you have to wonder whose side he's really on.
Hey, his fists can blow the top off a volcano, so why waste precious time on things like reasoning?
What a dreamboat!
I want to be just like you when I grow up.
This
You've been elected governor!
All in today's work.
You forgot the jump glitch.
Hey, that's not how it. Shh.
All right, the
If only they brought the jump glitch from that game.
Once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Like I said, I don't really care who wins or loses, as long as it's good. Let's do this. Oh man, the sprite works really damn good. It's really good. I like the music. You fool! Oh, you dead, son. Holy hell, that sprite! What? Whoa!
Oh no.
Did he just... Oh no? Ah, nice.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm loving the oh no. It's a real throwback to Sonic Venture.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh! Man, this battle is really well animated. I think Knuckles has a chance to win this. I mean, he's pummeling DK. I almost feel sorry for the big guy. Like that.
Not as strong as you thought you were. Oh no.
God damn it! Oh. Oh! Alright, this is awesome. I'm loving this! Is this like gonna end in like a friendship? No! Well, there goes my friendship. Damn!
Knuckles may have had the edge in speed and agility, but his stubborn strategy of rushing in only played into Donkey Kong's favor by keeping close and in range.
Both were tough enough to survive atmospheric re-entry and the vacuum of space, but only Donkey Kong has also survived an explosion strong enough to launch him into orbit in the first place.
Knuckles and DK may have punched moons, but both feats are not precisely what they seem. The moon Donkey Kong punched belongs to the Mario universe, and is clearly smaller than our own moon. By comparing its size to that of Donkey Kong Island, we found this moon is approximately 2,775 feet in diameter and weighs 9.9 quadrillion tons. Knocking it out of orbit means DK punched it with a strike of over 3,000 megatons of force.
So not quite as impressive as punching our real moon, but hey, still way better than what Knuckles can do. Knuckles only destroyed a receiver controlling the moon's flight path.
And although the moon's orbit changed afterwards, it's unreasonable to say Knuckles is responsible. He has no other feat supporting this outlier, and the moon was previously established to move itself due to being part robot now. Sonic lore.
Knuckles' speed wasn't enough when DK was just that much stronger and tough enough to take anything thrown at him. DK just wasn't a kidneying around.
The winner is Donkey Kong.
It's a good fight.
Next time on Death Battle.
Oh my god, yes! The hype is real! It's enough of that. Well, all in all, it was a great fight and I loved it. There's not much to be said. The animation was great, the jokes were great, the whole fight in itself was just great. And now for Wolverine. Oh, I can't wait to see who he fights. Maybe it might be another Marvel and DC match, I don't know. But I can't wait to find out. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I'll see you guys next time.